Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mystical Shiz with Elissa Helfrey. That's me. I'm so glad you could be here with me. Let me just pull up my comments real quick. Hi, Raven. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just make sure I'm live. All right, I am here. Hi, everybody. Welcome and welcome, replay watchers. Just so you know, whether you're watching live or on replay, whenever you're watching this, there's something here for you. I always set the intention before every session that you hear something, regardless when you're watching or whether you're being read, because I don't necessarily read in order just for that reason. Because Spirit lights up somebody who has a message for more than one person. Hi, Gil. Hello, my beautiful friend. So who am I? I'm a multidimensional channel for spiritual energy. I'm a certified intuitive reader and life coach. I'm so glad to be here today. I am working on my advanced belief clearing certification with Dr. Joe Vitale this summer. I'm starting that. I'm going to make myself start that. I'm so excited to be here. I'm going to start following my coach's guidance. I'm putting this information here just to have it here. Sorry. I'm trying to promote myself more. I guess I don't, which is part of my problem. So forgive me for doing business stuff. But if you would like to work with me and enjoy what I do, you can find all my information on my link tree there. You can always buy me a coffee if you like the free stuff that I do that helps me continue to be able to offer these freebies. And it's never, ever required, but is always so appreciated because it really does truly help me be able to do these. And I love these Mondays with you guys. I really, really do. I love doing this. So let me pull this all forward. All right. Now that I'm set. So, and also you guys, if you're on Facebook, if you haven't already, usually if you do it once, it'll continue to do it. So if you haven't already let StreamYard say have permission to see the comments, sorry guys, my brain is on fry today. I've had a really long weekend. And not in that fun I was drunk all weekend way. It's just a long weekend. But so this is go to YouTube if Facebook should drop too, because sometimes weird things happen, but YouTube seems to always keep that rolling, and that link should be up there as well. And this is a public forum, y'all. I do my best to keep all the trolls and fishers out of here, but if they do sometimes get through and I don't notice right away, please let me know and I will block them immediately. Ooh, Raven, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm terrible at promoting myself. I'm just one of those people who just be like, oh, okay. Just cause. Raven, by the way, okay. So Raven, come on down. We're gonna start real quick. Just so you, Raven, I saw your comment before we started, and Spirit just told me to pull you one of these sacred symbols cards. So I don't necessarily have a reading for you, but they just said pull her a card, pull her a card. So I'm pulling you a card. So you'll be the first reading today, because I was gonna start with you because you were already standing out as we were waiting to go live. So my friend, I don't know if this helps clear that up anymore, but your card is gratitude, number 35, which equals 8. These are actually symbols to focus on while you're in meditation. So if you want to take the picture of like a candle burning and put it in your mind and think gratitude around that while you're meditating. Spirit wanted me to pull that card for you so you know. Okay, I hope that helps, my friend. I'm so sorry. I love you. Let's see if they have a reading for you too, though, shall we? All right, I'll call your team for it. Let's just go ahead and do it, even though they told me just to pull a card. You're here. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Stephanie. All right, Raven, go ahead and take a deep breath in with me, my friend. Let's see what they have to say. Raven, 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 can I have your team step forward, please? All right, yeah, they're showing me that there's a lot of different opinions coming at you, causing confusion, and this gratitude will help bring you back to your heart, is really what they're showing, to what you really want, and kind of weed your way through the muck of other people's stuff to what it is your heart really wants. And so that's why they're bringing you that gratitude card like they are. Sorry. And they really want to for you just to know that, you are supported through everything that's going on, even though sometimes it may not feel like it right away, or it may not feel like it at all. They say sometimes it feels like you've been left all alone, and that's not the truth. They want you to know that, even though it may feel confusing and everything right now, you are supported through this whole thing. really focusing on the thing that you're really grateful for is going to bring you back to what your heart truly wants, and you'll be able to weed your way through that confusion that you were talking about, and really be able to see what it is that you're supposed to see, that spirit wants you to see. Because there's so many, I feel so much information coming in at me, like people, I don't know if it's people or from different places, there's just a lot of information coming in, and so it's all kind of getting jumbled up in this, it almost looks like soup of stuff, and it's like trying to find your way through that and dig your way into what, it's impossible. So they're really bringing me back to like focus on what you're grateful for, get back into your heart. You guys know I love stupid like things like drop into your heart, think from your heart, drop like a little elevator, go down to your heart, silly things like that. But seriously, sometimes we really have to just hop into our own hearts and shake off all of our programming and all of the things coming in at us at that particular moment, to see what it is that we truly need to be doing. And that's really what they're bringing me to, is like being grateful and things like that really show you what is around you, what reality is for you, as opposed to what things are coming at you, like what things should be, what it's supposed to look like, that aren't necessarily your ideals, but they're coming in. And there's a lot of information, like I said, there's a lot of different places that things are coming from for you. So being able to weed through and really find what works for you, my friend, is what they're really bringing me to. So I hope that helps, Raven. Thank you, my love. If you haven't read with me before, what I will do is ask just show you like that. I'll ask you to take a deep breath in, and what that does, that allows me to click into your energy. I'll call your name 3 times, and that pulls your team forward. At that time, I bring through any messages. You will see me. I'll close my eyes for most of it. That's just because it's easier for me to focus with my eyes closed. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, my friends. I'm so glad you guys are here. All right, just going to go back up to the feed. Thank you, my friend. All right, so if you'd like a reading, go ahead and drop those questions in there now. The more specific the question, the more specific the answer. Like I mentioned before, I do not always read in order, and that's just because usually Spirit will light up somebody who has a message for somebody outside of today's time and space reality. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of time and space reality, did anybody else here with me on last Thursday? I swear we jumped timelines, and then all hell broke loose here in the United States, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Just wondering if anybody else was there. Stephanie, I would love to read for you, babe. Hello, my friend. Come on down. All right, Stephanie. It does help. Oh, good, Raven. Thank you. Oh, Stephanie, take a deep breath in with me. Let's call your team forward, babe. Stephanie. Can I have your team step forward, please? Okay, I get a lot of giggly energy around you right now. What is that about? There's a lot of joyous energy about you. Is this her, or is this just around her? It's kind of both. It feels like you're very bubbly and very, it's funny, you draw people to you. I feel this energy, and I'm just like, I just kind of want to be closer to you. So they're really showing me like you have this amazing personality and this energy and this like magnetic pull, even though sometimes you think you're an introvert, but you're not. You're actually the opposite. And you draw people to you, and sometimes you're like, oh no, what am I doing? I wouldn't be alone. But really bringing that, why are you showing me that, Spirit? Okay, they just want me to get you to know. They're like, we're just showing you who she is. So they're just showing me about you. I see you with children. I don't know if this is what you do right now, but I see that you really have this beautiful connection with kids, whether they're your own or not. I really feel like you have this way of getting down to understanding and speaking at their level, and it's really beautiful because they're showing me you like kneeling down, and even if this isn't something you do now, it's something you can still do. It's like I see you just kind of squatting down next to a little kid, like a toddler, and talking to them like they're them, and they're just like very engaged with you. You have this really beautiful, warm, like I said, bubbly energy. So it's funny, they're showing me you as just this really sweet kind of, earth mother type beautiful energy. So thank you for that, Spirit. Can I have a message, please? Yes, thank you. Sorry, that was for me. I don't mind. I've got this crazy bug flying around my head today. It's driving me crazy. Crazy bugs driving me crazy. All right, message for Stephanie, please. I feel this, there's a lot of gratitude coming your way, so be open to receive it. Even I'm allowed to swear, it's mine. Even in your shit, they said, even in the shit, there is still gratitude and joy to be sent your way. So it sounds like sometimes even when they want you to keep your eye out, when it feels like shit hits, that you're like, oh no, I've still got joy, I've still got this, I've still got that, because they're pointing out too that you already do this, so it's not something that they're asking you to do that you've never done before, but like keep an eye out for the joy even when you're in the shit, is what they said. And yes, your team does play along, they swear right along with me. Ooh, see, speaking of joy, my friend, you got the Peaks of Joy card. No kidding. Number 33. Look at that number, girl. 33. It says your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. I love that. It says joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you'll be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart, and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. Thank you. So beautiful. Oh, I love it. That's so much fun. I just love your energy, my friend. They were really showing me kind of what you are down at your soul, and you have this beautiful, warm, like a loving, accepting heart. And I think that's really important right now. So thank you so much for letting me be in your energy today, Stephanie. All right. Gratitude in the poop. I call that a gift wrapped in shit paper. Ah, not another gift wrapped in shit paper. Gotta unwrap all the shit to find the gift. Sometimes you wonder, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Are you sure? Excuse me. Hi, Jasmine. Hello. I would love to give you a reading, my friend. Come on down. Excuse me. Sorry. We just had to plug in our air conditioners around here, and we had to turn all our fans on because now it's hot, because we get our 3 months of summer or warm weather have hit. And so it's kicking up all the cat hair. It's killing me softly today, so forgive me. I apologize. All right, Jasmine. So sorry. Yay, allergies. All right, Jasmine, take a deep breath in with me. My friend's still disconnecting. All right. Jasmine, can I have your team step forward, please? I'm getting these beautiful, almost like spirits of trees coming forward for you. Speaking of outdoorsy, I just have these beautiful, they feel like ancient ones. They're very much like these teller of wisdoms, these beautiful beings that have been on this planet for a very long time are surrounding you right now. So accept their wisdom. Spend time with, I just heard something. Spend time with the trees if you can. I'm getting this like really symbiotic relationship between you and these tree spirits. So it's like you give to them, they give to you. So be open to receive wisdom coming from other places, like dumping in your head right now, because I see these beautiful, wise beings around you. And they've been around you. They're showing up to me as like tree spirits. So it's like these trees that have been here for hundreds of years, and they're showing up as these wise elders kind of guiding you through what's going on, so you can have this symbiotic relationship with them by going out and befriending the trees. It's really a weird thing, but there's actually articles on how to befriend trees. I've read them. All it says is, ask permission, sit and talk to it, trust what comes to you, all that intuitive stuff. I know that sounds silly, but I'm really getting like this. You're being downloaded with this ancient wisdom, and right now we need more earth-centered, Gaiic beings. And so please, if you get anything amazing, share it with us, because God knows our planet needs help right now. Help! And we need the wisdom of the beings. I'm getting so much wisdom downloading to you, and it's very elemental wisdom. It's very much ancient. Yeah, it just feels like even older than humans, ancient type wisdom that Gaia is downloading to you. So so just be aware, if you start getting weird ideas or weird things like that, and you're like, where did that come from? That's going to start showing up in your life. Or things that used to not make sense are going to make sense, is what they're showing me, which is kind of a weird thing to say out loud. But ooh, you got the breathe card too. So don't forget to breathe. Go out and breathe. 29. I love that card. Let's just all fly up to heaven. Sit there with our little fairy wings and meditate. It sounds like a plan, Stan. Number 29. All right, flipping through the pages so we don't think we're bored. All right, there we go. The essential meaning is patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. Ooh, there's that word. That's been a word today. Let me just tell you. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. That's what I was saying. They want you to sit with them. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and the miracles will appear, my friend. So take that beautiful Gaiac wisdom with you and let us know what happens. Woo! I got lots of goosebumps for you. Lots of goosebumps. Hi, Vicky. Thank you so much for being here. Just finishing up with Jasmine. If you'd like a reading, feel free to drop in your request. If you have a specific question, you can drop that in there now. By the way, I love it when the feed goes, you guys start talking to each other. So I may lose you if I haven't gotten to you and it's been about 10 minutes. You can always drop it back in there. Excuse me. But it may be a quick one today, which is fine. We all got stuff to do and people to see and stuff like that. But Vicky, go ahead and take a deep breath. I'm going to call your team forward. So what I'll do is I'll ask you to take a deep breath. I'll say your name 3 times. And then I'll call your team forward. That allows me into your field. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Vicky, 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 can I have your team step forward, please? All right, take another deep breath. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Got this really interesting energy around you. I'm just feeling into it. They're giving me the feels. Sometimes when I feel the energy, I kind of have to sit in it for a minute to figure out what it is they're trying to tell me. It's called the clairsentience. I had this really warm energy around you. And so I'm just trying to figure out what it is because it's brushing against me, but it's not your whole field. So I'm trying to figure out what this is. We had a lot of energy healing earlier in the day, so maybe that's carrying over. If you don't want energy healing, you're welcome to say no. You never have to take it. They're having me work on your root chakra right now. Just kind of polishing it, kind of clearing it. Okay. Move down the legs. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Whew, okay, that's better. There was a disconnection between you and, speaking of Gaia, which is Mother Earth, you and the Earth. There was a little blockage in your root chakra, so we moved that. There we go. Now you're more connected. There we go. Now they're showing me, okay, there was a little hiccup, a little hitch in your giddy up, so to speak, and so something was out of alignment. They showed me that they just kind of smoothed that out. That was just kind of keeping you from being like both feet on the ground. You may have felt, distant or kind of in your head a lot. That happens a lot when we're not grounded. Okay. So I'm getting, now that we have you grounded, this is really interesting. I'm getting so many Gaia things today. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. So I'm getting for you, you have a lot of this really light fairy energy around you. And when I say you have fairy energy, that fairies are elementals. They're like worker bees for a dimension that we as humans can't see, but they're still very much there, and they will mess with us sometimes. And but I see you working with them regularly, even though you may not realize what you do for them. They say that, you're very kind and caring around your property and your house, and where it is that you live. And you're wary of your surroundings. So they're kind of like, she already knows that we're there. And I see this cat around you. This is really interesting because the fairies are showing me this cat that they ride that rides around. This is a really bizarre reading, you guys. I'm sorry, but they're showing me like this cat that they kind of hang out with and ride around you. So if you see a little cat around you, then they act a little weird, like something's there, but you don't see it. That's what's going on. I don't know why the fairies are showing me you to me like that all of a sudden. So, and they're definitely playful. They feel like they've always kind of been your invisible friend since you were a child. It really feels like you have this almost like unspoken relationship with this entity that kind of, helps you out and walks you around with you, and helps you through your world since you've been a small child. It's really beautiful. Do you have a message, please? They're telling me sometimes you feel like you make a mistake, but and they just want you to remember that, there are no mistakes. It's just a learning opportunity, and that, you should, even though it is your natural first instinct to go to blaming, they want you to like just kind of like, it's okay, just it sounds stupid. It sounds like I'm like some junior high football coach where I'm just shake it off, but they're like, it's going to be okay. You're allowed to have your moment, but they want to remember, it's not a mistake. It's so stop beating yourself up is really kind of what they're showing me. They're showing me that really giving yourself a chance is going to be important for you right now. Oh, you got the purity card. It says always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your question. Isn't that beautiful? Winged, is it winged? No, it's just a unicorn. So it's just a regular unicorn, but just fairies and unicorns, just to be silly. So let me read that card for you. But I'm getting, be more gentle with yourself. Sorry, I'm trying to find this card. Purity. There it is. Okay. There you go, my friend. All right. It says unicorns are creatures of purity, and with this card, a unicorn joins the fairies to tell you now is the time for you to turn into your heart. Whatever your question or situation, look into your own pure heart for the answer. Even if you doubt your ability deep within, beyond ego and mind, a pure heart will reveal its deepest truth and wisdom. When you can fully trust the purity of your own heart's wisdom, you'll find that any challenges in life can be approached with a gentle kindness and compassion for yourself as well as others. Perhaps you found yourself in a situation where the purity of your heart is needed to shed light on challenging circumstances. Sometimes those close to us need our assistance. Your pure heart can help to show the way for them too. This card may also be saying that you're becoming too tied up in your thoughts, but you can transfer the purity of heart to your mind. The mind will always present a million questions, whereas the heart will always offer a single response, that love is the answer to everything. Know that you can be a flawed human with a pure heart. You don't need to be a saint to do this, my friend. So don't forget, give yourself a break, my friend. That's really what the fairies want you to remember, okay? Thank you. But other people have always knocked you down, girl. Yes, stand in your own power. Thank you so much, Vicky. That's beautiful. Stand in your own power, my friend. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate you being here. Hi, Julie. Hi, Violet. Hi, Stacia. Ooh. All right, sorry. Lisa, you want a dragon card? Did I bring them? Ooh, I did. Hold on. Too much. Too many things around me. Of course I can. All right, Lisa, take a deep breath in with me, babe. Caught your nails replay, by the way. So much fun. All right. Lisa, can I have your team step forward, please? Well, you asked for a dragon, you got a dragon. Woo! You've got a few of them, actually, and they're all stepping forward now. So by asking for this card, you've asked your team to step forward. I'm getting 4 different dragons for you. I have a really dark galactic dragon. Who are you? An like a whitish angelic, a white gold type angelic dragon. Water and air dragon as well. Thank you, beautiful dragons. What are you stepping forward for Lisa for today? They say you felt like you needed this team, this big team. Like they're showing me almost like as if 4 sumo wrestlers kind of showed up on either side of you. You know, nobody would mess with you. You know, you've got this big team now to push forward to what it is you wanted to move into. Really feeling a lot of power, but you've got both. You've got your 3D dragons here, as much as a dragon can be 3D, and you've got your galactic and angelic dragons as well. So you have this really beautiful symbiosis between the two. You can switch easily from down here in that Gaia first 0, 1, 2, 3 dimension up to like 12, it feels like. So you can go in slip easily in and out of dimensions, and I use dragons for that when I do readings. So I call them in before we do this. I always have my dragons with me, and I ask them to take me in and out of the dimensions easily, and they help me to bring through messages. So I really love that you have these 200 dimensional dragons with you as well. So the air and water dragon to me is very much, I'm getting like, I'm not very much astrology based, but I'm getting like Cancer, a Cancer, very loving, family, friend oriented, community oriented, and then air like Libra, feeling balance, and so they almost represent what those 2 zodiac symbols would represent as well. Can I have a card for her as well? Ooh, girl, see what I was saying? And there it is. Bam, your source dragon. Didn't I say white gold? I did, didn't I? So you've got your source dragon. Talk about angelic. Attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. Where did my thing go? That is the source dragon. Let's see. So that is a 9th dimensional dragon, actually. Still trying to find the page. Please don't. There we go. Look at the infinity symbol over its head. Isn't that cool? It's got like this whole like galaxy in between its hands. Very pretty. It says, in the center of all the dimensions, galaxies, and universes is an infinite point of pure stillness and love. This is the heart of Source, and it flows from the most incredible illumination. As the wishes of Source flow forth, the illumined angels, known as the seraphim, sing Om, the vibration of master creation at a 12th dimensional frequency. Woo. This allows the will of the creator to spread as seed thoughts into the universe. 9th dimensional transparent white source dragons exist purely to attend to the divine will and turn wishes into reality. They step down the light to a 9th dimensional level so that we can access it. They act as portals of light through which we can connect with the energy of the infinite. Says the source dragon has come to you now because it's time for you to enjoy a period of stillness with awareness. Breathe deeply and listen to the silence. Something very sacred is coming into your life. This could be anything from fruition of a long-held dream to becoming a true master. It is being presented to you now. Be diligent, calm, and focused. And remember to breathe deeply. Breath is the key to being in the moment, and this is where the greatest magic happens. Ask the Source Dragon to accompany you on every step of your exciting new journey, and always remember that the present moment creates your future. Thanks, Lisa. That's so cool. You're a Libra. Ah, yes, sister. You know what I'm talking about then. Thanks, Lisa. Woo. Thanks for bringing in the dragons. Asking you shall receive. Woo. That's very cool. Oops, I didn't even put you up there. I just started reading. I'm sorry. Hi, James. Hey, Stacia. Hi, babe. What do you say? I worked to get my boys healthy, and now I'm miserable. Oh, babe. All right, let's call your team forward. I'm called to grab my healing stuff, too. So, Stacia, can I have your team step forward, please? Okay. You've got to fill that cup again. That's why you're starting to feel miserable. You've been burning the candle at both ends, babe. Can you give her some? I mean, she's got all this stuff going on. Is there something we can give her to help? There's a way to delegate. They say it may feel like they're showing me you feeling like you're on an island, but there is a way to delegate and take some of the little stuff off your plate, because you no matter what you try, it feels like, you just don't get enough sleep, you don't get enough food, you don't get enough this, you don't get enough that, and it's like it's this constant just trying to get back up on your feet. And so even just taking a breather, whatever you can do. Can we help her? Okay, so I see this golden light of source coming down straight through all your chakras right now. They're doing this beautiful golden flush for you. Thank you. And then coming out your feet, helping to push out some of those impurities that may be blocking any energy coming in for you. Okay. They're drawing me to your sacrum, which is right back here where your hips, where your spine and your hips come together. Um, okay. I feel like you've got a little bit of, sounds like I'm a doctor. You have a little bit of drainage going on. I feel like there's a it's not necessarily a bad cord. It's just that you're leaking a little bit, and so I'm just showing up the spot. Archangel Michael, can you show? He's helping me seal this up for you. Now remember, you can call back your energy. You can give it back at any time. But calling back your energy doesn't mean you're taking love or support away from anybody. All it means is that you're taking your energy back so you can give it again, and always have source clean it out before you put it back in yourself. So I always just send it up to source, have them take out any sort of cords or attachments or anything weird, anything that has stuck to your energy, and bring it back to you pure and pristine, and that will help. But I really feel like what was it you said at the beginning? Work to get my boys healthy, and now I'm miserable. So that to me and spirit is that empath thing right there. I mean, because you've worked so hard to get them healthy, and you've absorbed some of it. So flush. That's why we're doing that flush. We're flushing you out. So just be really aware of your energy right now. It's not a bad thing ever. It's not a bad thing ever that you give like you do. It's a bad thing that you don't have the ability right now to recover. And that's really what this is about. Is about you being able to give more, because that's what you're here for. But there's this, I could see, and I don't have kids, but I could see, and I get it. It's like there's this I'll give anything for you. And that's amazing, but at the same time you can't set yourself on fire to keep somebody warm, if that makes sense. And really being able to step back into your own energy body, recharge as you need, so that you can continue to do what you do, because you are just super depleted, love. You are so tired, and everything you've taken on this energy. And so just keep allowing, just if you can stay down for the rest of the night as much as you can. I mean, your boys, I doubt you could stay down very very long, but I'm asking source to just continue with this flush. Drink lots of water, and see if we can't flush out some of those things that you've brought in, and send that down to Gaia, because she will transmute all. And then that way, thank you. And I've asked Archangel Michael, when this is done, to seal your field. And the reason I ask Michael is because he's very much the protector, has this sword of golden, or excuse me, electric blue light that he can seal stuff with. It's pretty amazing. But oh, my friend, just take good care of yourself. Really, like, I see you, they're showing me you as like this cartoon character with like a hot water bottle on your head, or an ice pack on your head with like the thermometer in your mouth, and hot water bottle on your stomach. It's like the little person sitting in the bed as a sick person that we used to see in the old timey cartoons. But it's like really taking care of yourself. If you can find somebody to take care of you, or take your kids from you for a little while so that you can take care of yourself, please do that, because you do need to sleep, you need to rest, you need to, and you need to shut down. I mean, shut down. Ooh, okay. So you got the attachment card from the energy deck. Let me just pull that up. Like we just said that, so that's okay. It says perceived need and the choice to let go. Woo! All right, mama. In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't move forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to the old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take action. You need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. Not a fun reading, my friend, but I'm really getting like letting, putting you first, and calling back that energy, and just, those old patterns do keep us stuck too. And we learn to help others before ourselves, and so it's such a foreign feeling to have to stop and set a boundary, because in our society we really are raised that women aren't supposed to have boundaries. So there's that's a thing. But my beautiful friend, I love you. And I hope you take good care of yourself, because you deserve it. So let's get you healthy too, okay? So they're going to keep flushing you and getting rid of that to help you, so that you can, build your energy back up clean and from the very get go, okay? I love you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Woo-hoo. Hi, Isabella. Oh, hi, Tracy. Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Tracy, take a deep breath in with me, my friend. Let us call your team forward, shall we? Tracy, 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 can I have your team step forward, please? Interesting. Okay, so I'm getting this huge bear like grizzly bear. I don't know if this is a person in your life that this represents, but like this just big, sweet, um, loving but protective presence around you right now. You showing me? Sorry, they're giving me. Your team's a little quiet. Can you step forward a little bit? Thank you. There we go. It's funny. I see this presence. Like, this is a weird thing they're showing me. So I see like you're standing. It's almost like you're this kid at school trying to make friends, and people keep running away from you, but you don't know why. But it's because this bear is standing behind, kind of rah, it's trying to protect you, but you can't see it, so you don't realize what the kids around you are running away from. This is really strange. Just run with it. So, um, like there's this overprotective uh, being in your life right now that's kind of sending things out of your field that probably could be a good thing for you. So this isn't a bad reading. Please don't take that way. That's not what this is meant. This is really tune into that. Can we calm me down a little bit? Okay, yeah. It really feels like there's this energy in your field that feels like it has to keep you protected at all times and can't let people closer to you because there's a threat for some reason. And this feels like this has been going on a very, very long time. Is that? Sorry, you'll hear me talk to your guides. What was that? So they're showing me like this. It feels like this never-ending cycle of new people, new people, new people. But it's really kind of this energy that is thinks it's supposed to protect you. It feels as if it's somebody who has passed in your lifetime. So it feels almost like a distorted version of somebody's idea of who they had to be for you after passing. Like, I am your protector, I will protect you. And so they just kind of raw and try to look scary and scare people away, but it's scaring everybody, and you're not even really aware of it because they're behind you. So it really feels personal to you. So can we calm that down? You don't need to do that anymore. Tracy's a grown up. Thank you. Okay, I can see them shrinking a little bit. All right, thank you. But I can see how there's this weird cycle that you feel like you've perpetuated throughout your lifetime, but it truly wasn't personal at all. It had to do with this energy that thought it needed to protect you. But um, although misguided, very lovingly meant to do you no harm. And so we're trying to let it know that it can go and it can leave and it can walk on. And this is the reason I'm doing it this way, is because it feels so as if somebody needs to cross. Thank you. So I'm just doing it's in my mind. I can't tell you what I'm doing. Thank you. Oh, yes, that's for you. Sometimes we have people in our lives who don't know that they can cross. And I'm not a really super strong 100% all the time medium, but they can cross and they'll be stronger coming back to us on the other side. They feel like they have to stay and can't cross. And so that's where you get your lost soul almost. Um, but the truth is, it's like once you get to the other side and you can heal, you can be here for the people that you want to be here for in the 3D in an even stronger capacity. So it really, like I said, this was this misguided but loving uh, person in your life that had come through thinking that they had to stay and protect you. Thank you. And so we've sent the light. Thank you. And we've sent them on. All right, wasn't expecting that today. Thank you. Is there a message and a map card? Okay. All right. Let me pull. Hi, Claire. Hi, Margaret. All right. That was interesting. Wasn't planning on opening a portal for a soul. It's a weird day. It is a weird day, y'all. I swear we jumped dimensions or transitioned into another reality or something. Ooh, see, my friend, now you have a field of dreams. You have all sorts of stuff coming for you. Number 21. Now that you have all these things open for you, what will you do? What will you do? It says this is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to great harvests to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. I have a feeling we just changed a little bit of something. There was something in your field that always felt a little off. So I hope that we were able to shift that. I am leaving that candle that I left burning for your bear. And I'll leave that open. I'll shut that tonight when I close down everything. So thank you so much. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Ooh, really? There's some weird stuff going on. I swear we've gone into a different dimension, people. It's a weird return. Hi, Melody. Hey, babe. Coming up. Hi, Teresa. Let me just go real quick. Hi, Tracy. Oh, honey. I feel you. It has been one of the most exhausting months of my life. It's hard to keep with the energy stuff. Like I had to do it 3 times as much last week and still couldn't keep up with it. It has been a crazy, crazy time for those of us who are very, 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 very sensitive. Maybe I'm too sensitive. Is that what it is? I'm too sensitive. Hi, Terry. Is it Teresa? Teresa. Okay, I can read that. Hi, Teresa. Go ahead, take a deep breath in with me. Let me call your team forward. Teresa, can I have your team step forward, please? They know who I'm talking about. Thank you. I get this really beautiful white light on your left side to me that's very feminine, divine feminine. It is... It's not an angelic. It feels more like an ascended master energy, very compassionate, feminine energy, similar to Kuan Yin, which was Buddha's, feminine half, the healer, the keeper of health and love and compassion. So I really get this beautiful energy in your field right now that's doing a lot of drawing things and people to you. So be open to receive from others. Be open to that. You may get like requests to help you out of the blue, things like that. It's okay to say yes. That's what they really want you to know. It's okay to say yes. I really feel like this divine feminine master is in your life right now to teach you how to receive, to teach you how to be in that very powerful divine feminine, which is not sitting back and letting somebody do for you, but being able to receive what we need so that we can do for others. So being in that giving and yet receiving stage of being able to balance everything at once. So be open to receive. That's the left side of your body. I'm getting like my palm is really, really wide open right now. We have chakras in our palms as well. So being open and kind of clearing that arm energy out. I mean, this seems silly, but just kind of moving energy and or imagining it moving through your body and sending it down into the ground, and just practice that energy coming in, because I feel like you have this beautiful feminine goddess in your field that's really trying to teach you about what receptivity really stands for. And it's not just receiving, it's receiving so we can give and continue that cycle of life. So really being open, that left side of your body is your divine feminine. And I'm getting, and strangely enough, black is the color of divine feminine. So I'm getting like very, very, because it holds all colors, it holds everything. So it's got this beautiful magic about it, because it does hold every single color in the universe. So be open to the divine feminine in your life right now. Be open to people asking if they can help, and learn how to say yes is really important for you. Learning how to say yes and being open to receive, because you're getting so much there's sometimes we get a little pig-headed and put our head down, and I can see that it sometimes it happens where no, I'm fine, but in real life we're like, God, I wish I could have some help. Listening. Ooh, listening, number 53. Let me get that card. All right. Listening can also be part of receiving. Sometimes we don't want to hear what has to be said about us, you know what I'm saying? What is it we're not listening to? It says, when this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also to what is not being said at the moment, for the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just with your ears, and you'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances, my friend. So be open to that beautiful, energetic receptivity, because I feel like the universe is trying to give you stuff, and we're so stuck in that, no, I'm fine, I got it, I'm fine, that we forget to receive. And so open to receive, allow that to come into your life, and see what else can open up for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to read you. Your mother is one of your guides. That's so cool. Very cool. Thank you so much. Going back through the feed. Hi, Margaret. No, absolutely. What time is it? Oh, no, we've got time. No problem at all. All right, Margaret, take a deep breath in with me, please. Let's call your team forward. Margaret. Can I have your team step forward, please? I get a lot of this wise energy around you as well, almost like an elephant type energy. It's this wisdom, this knowledge, it's this community, though, this communion, but of these ancient beings that have worked with each other on a level that's very, very deep. So really getting into the innate wisdom that's within you and listening to your heart and your soul, and getting quiet and allowing it to bubble up. I almost see it bubbling up from like your root chakra up into your heart, so that you can hear it. So it may not, we tend to listen with our heads, and it's really important to drop into our bodies, and really, we don't have to understand on a logical level everything that's coming in, but you will know in your gut when something has been received from this innate wisdom that's coming into you now. These beings don't speak; they don't very have a language really, but they can telepathically speak with amongst each other, and they each know, where one goes, the other goes, and so they all kind of follow. They just have this innate knowing, and it's a really core grounded reality. So being in that space of feeling that deep wisdom and knowing, and then trusting in your heart that you know what's next. You don't have to think about it, that it just comes from your heart, and that you know, because these beings are pushing you forward into something much newer, much different. So that is why you're being given this wisdom, this innate knowledge, is because you're being moved into the next level. I really feel like you've been asking for some changes, and so spirit, we ask for patience, they give us a reason to be patient. They don't necessarily give us patience. So you've been asking for um certain up levelings in your life, and so they're showing themselves to you. So this innate wisdom and this knowledge from the wise ones, the elders, are going to really help keep you grounded during this transition of the up that you've been asking for, because it may feel like, where is everything, where is everybody? But that's when it's time to tune into your gut, to really tune into that solar plexus chakra, tuning into that knowledge that is in your body, that your body knows more than anything. And if you haven't practiced the yes or no, I always, it's so silly, it's really silly, but it I sat with myself in meditation for the longest time. I said, okay, body, show me yes. Okay, body, show me no. Okay, body, show me yes. Okay, body, show me no. And I could tell exactly in my body where something lands now, whether or not it's for me. And it's because I just played around and I learned to listen to it, and my body never lies. When my mind gets in my way, my body never lies. I can always count on this. I can put that energy into a pendulum. My pendulum will tell me, you know, but I always like, show me yes, show me no, show me yes, show me no. So I can walk into a situation or a room now and know immediately if I need to turn around and get out or what, because my body will tell me, it'll read the energy around, and it's pretty crazy when you really get into it. So really trusting in your body to know what's good for you, because you've got this wise energy coming in. Like I said, it's coming into the root, it's moving up into the heart. So it's this very shamanic kind of, speaking of shamanic, I'll pull you a shaman card. Deep wisdom from these elephants. All right. Focus up. All right. Can I get a card from Margaret, please? Thank you. There we go. Like I said, you're moving up. You got the spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. Ask and you shall receive is what I just heard. Did you ask for some more adventure? It sounds like it. It says movement towards adventure, addiction to problems. All right, maybe this one's for me too. They're always for me too. That's what I hate. Allowing and trusting the current. It says the spirit of the river invites you to step into the flow, to stop swimming against or avoiding the current. Allow the waters to carry you downstream, away from the eddies and the whirlpools. It's time to heed the call of a new adventure waiting for you. Stop working on the problem for a while. The issue is not what it seems. It is your addiction to fixing what has gone bad that has been consuming so much of your time. Work to create a greater good, and the bad will resolve itself on its own. There's nothing that you can accomplish with more efforting, as the situations in your life right now are subject to forces beyond your control. Recognize this, step back, trust the flow. There is no loss of face or lack of honor or integrity. It is simply the way things are at this moment. When this card appears, it is time to say yes to the next leg of your journey. Your life is like a river, inevitably and inexorably flowing to the sea, which is your divine destination. Be fearless and release yourself to the rushing water in the middle of the stream. Whatever it is you are holding on to, the feelings, the thoughts, the beliefs about how things are or how they should or could be, can be fixed easily with the power of the spirit of the river. Simply go and enjoy the thrill of the ride. All will be well. Thank you, Margaret. I hope you are well, my friend. Beautiful beings, beautiful beings. Thank you for allowing me to read you. Thank y'all. Woo. All right. Oh gosh, I still got chills from you though. Woo. Those were amazing beings. Claire works with elephants. They're just so gentle. Hello, Kate. Awesome. What time is it? Ooh, I got time for Tracy and Kate, and then I got to run. But all right, Tracy, take a deep breath in, babe. Let's call your team forward, girl. Tracy. Tracy, can I have a team step forward, please? Hey, mama. So there, hey, mama. Oh, okay. I'm like, what does hey, mama mean? Okay. I feel a disconnect between you and your mother, and also between you and your daughter. So there's this like generational thing happening right now. It feels like you're taking it on very personally, but it's actually this karmic pattern that keeps playing out in your family. Um, it's not yours to deal with anymore. It's actually your daughter's. Excuse me. Oh, goodness, I'm moving some serious energy for you. Hold on one sec. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm definitely getting like it feels so raw in your energy field that you've taken it on as yours so personally, but let it flow, let it flow. It's up to your daughter to break that cycle now, and there's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. So just right now with her, you're just going to have to let her go through her paces and make up, figure it out on her own. I wish I had a better answer for you, but that's kind of what it feels like. And then I have a male energy in your field that is very, very almost porcupiney energy. I can't exactly get a grip on who it is though, but I'm getting somebody male in your life is being very prickly to you right now, and that's on them. That is totally them. That isn't you. So, again, everything you're picking up is feeling so personal for you right now, and they really want you to be able to flush it. Like it feels like empaths are even more sticky, and especially when it comes to our families, it feels so much like, why can't I fix this, why can't I do this, I know I'm here for this, but right now, let it go. It's time to let it go. This is like, okay, this is your time to this is your guide, sit down and shut up. So they're like, just allow what's happening around you to happen around you, even though it feels like it's sucking you in at times. Make sure you have your boundary and you understand that this is not a personal issue happening for you. This is actually something happening around you, and that it has to do with these people in your life. But I'm really getting this weird electrical porcupine male energy in your field. It's quite bizarre. But I'm pulling energy card for you. Thank you, Lisa. I'm so glad you made it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Tracy, here's your card, babe. So, because I know this is going to be hard for you, because I know you. So I know this is going to be difficult for you to let stuff go and not take it on as your own. There's your angel of strength. Because I know you, and I know you don't like to let it go. Because we're human and all. It says personal power and inner strength, my friend. There you go. This amazing angel brings the news that this is a time of increasing power for you. It's not time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and to take action on your own behalf. Those are those boundaries. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time, helping you create real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams a reality. Remember, that's about your inner strength, my friend. Not about fixing other people's problems. That's about you, babe, okay? So find that strength within and keep those boundaries strong, girl. Keep those boundaries strong. Thank you so much. All right, who did I say? Katie. Okay. All right, or sorry, Kate. Hi, Kate. Come on down. Go ahead and take a deep breath in with me. Kate, can I have your team step forward, please? getting a lot of candles around you, like this really beautiful, almost, it's like a very ceremonial energy around you right now. Ooh. It's very angelic, very, very calming. I feel as if you've gone through this rite of passage and you're moving up, and you're at the ceremonial stage where you're moving from one level to the next. Because I see you on the ground surrounded by sigils and flowers and little bowls with things in it, and it's a very much in a circle. It feels like a very much like an old school pagan ritual. So that's just what they're showing me in my mind. So I'm not sure exactly what it is that you've gone through, but just what they're showing me in my mind. So know that you are moving on to the next level. It's okay to rest right now because you're gathering yourself and getting ready to move into the next level because you've mastered what it is you've come here on this level. And so now you're moving into the new. So you're going from master into infant stage. And so it's like where you go from knowing all to knowing nothing. But that's the exciting thing about it, is like you're moving on up and now you have this ability to learn even more. So you're taking that knowledge that you've brought with you and you're starting new. So you're learning all this information. It's coming in all at once. So they're celebrating you and congratulating you on the moving up and the moving through and on to the next phase of your life. I'm definitely getting for you that there is a huge you're showing me, there's it's kind of like a cornucopia or a horn of plenty. There's like there, I think what they're trying to get through is like there's a lot of abundance on this at this level. And so even though it may not feel like it at the very beginning, that there's still all this abundance available at this level. And just remember, you're starting new, you're starting at the beginning, and you don't know everything. Woo. And you got the body and soul card. I love that. Look at the little dragonfly. Hi, little dragonfly. It's number 5. Body and soul. The key. Sorry, I cannot read today. Oh my gosh. Okay, the key concepts: taking care of yourself, seeing yourself as a complete package, body not separate from soul, centered in a sense of self, comfortable in your body, your authentic identity, and physical health. All right, cool. So you're moving on up. Extreme self care is called for when you receive this card, and that's probably why, because you're moving into a new dimension. You're starting things new, so things are going to seem a little bit harsher for you. It says, answer truthfully. Are you taking care of yourself? Your first choice may be to care for others before meeting your own needs. Check in with yourself. Are you experiencing halt, hunger, anger, loneliness, or tiredness? This card is a signal that it's time to take a break from your current focus and get busy taking care of you, because you are worthy of this care. What simple things require your attention so you can function optimally in your world and live your best life a day at a time? Another message that this card holds is about how you live with authenticity. Can you be at ease within yourself, you doing you, with pride and self worth? Remember, you are a soul that manifests through a body, a spiritual being having a human experience. And that means you are here on purpose, even if there are days when you wonder about that. There is an intentionality to your being here now, just the way you are. In this time in our collective story, you being here is important, for you are a precious being with a purpose, even if it seems elusive some days. Just know that life loves you. With that in mind, your job is to do your part to make your experience a healthy one. How you nourish your body, mind, and soul is directly related to how you experience your life. It's time to put yourself first, then everything will fall beautifully into place. Like I said, rest. You're moving on up, my friend. Thank you so much for being here and allowing me to read. Let me put these back on so I can see what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, is it already really that time? All right, you guys. So I really want to thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to pull a group card here real quick. I'm just dropping these links in here. If you're interested in working with me on a one-to-one basis, I, of course, do that because it's fun. If you'd like to unpack something that we opened here, or if you have a question you'd like to ask the universe, and I would be happy to to get into it with you. That's what I do. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'd like to thank everybody also who helped make the KS sale a smashing success. So thank you so much for joining me. And I'm going to pull this group card real quick. All my links are there in the Linktree file. You can find all of my, please like, subscribe. I have to remember to say that. Like and subscribe to my channels and hit that notification bell so you know when the next live is. It will be next week. We're doing sweary readings next week. Not that I'm not fucking sweary anyway, you know, but I have a card for the group for the best and highest good of all involved. All right, y'all. Whew. Isn't this what our week has been, right? Group card number 30, making a choice. So, making a choice, number 30. Oops, sorry, let me. All right. Boy, isn't this the truth? You are faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. Whatever your choice is, you must take responsibility for it, yet you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition, ask for a sign from spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Oh, I took my glasses off. See, I'm blind as a bat. I can't see anything. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate you being here. And again, I'll see you next Monday. If you guys want to join me for sweary readings, same bat time, same bat channel. I'll see you guys then. Take care of each other. Namaste.